Hello, friends. Welcome back to Easy Talk English, the place where learning English feels easy and fun. Have you ever tried to speak English, but suddenly your heart starts to beat so fast you can almost hear it? Your mouth feels dry, your voice shakes a little, and your brain says, "Stop, don't speak." Maybe you know the words, maybe you've practiced many times, but when it's your turn to speak, your heart starts racing like you're running a marathon. Why does this happen? And how can you stay calm when you need to speak English? Today, let's talk about how to speak English when your heart races and how to turn that fear into confidence. Let me tell you something. Almost every English learner feels this. Even confident people, even people who study for years, feel their heart race when they speak English in front of others. It's normal. It's human. You're not weak. You're just human. Our hearts race when we care about something. And because you care about speaking well, your body reacts. Isn't that strange? The more we want to do something perfectly, the more our body tries to stop us. I remember a student named Emma. She was one of the best in grammar and vocabulary, but every time she spoke English in class, she would freeze. Her face turned red, her hands shook, and her heart started pounding. One day she told me, "Teacher, I don't understand. I can speak to myself perfectly at home, but in front of people, my mind goes blank." I smiled and told her, "Emma, your English is not the problem. Your heartbeat is just your body saying, 'I'm scared.'" You see, our bodies have a built-in alarm system. When we feel nervous, the body thinks we're in danger. It's the same reaction our ancestors had when they saw a tiger. Their heart started beating fast so they could run. But you're not in danger. You're not facing a tiger. You're just speaking English. Your body doesn't know that, so it sends signals: fast heartbeat, sweaty palms, shaking voice, even though nothing bad is happening. Isn't it funny? Your body is trying to protect you, but it's protecting you from words. Now the question is, how do you calm your heart when it starts racing? The answer is not to fight it. You can't say, "Stop heart, stop beating fast." That never works. The more you fight it, the stronger it becomes. Instead, you accept it. You say to yourself, "Okay, my heart is beating fast. That's okay. It's just energy. It means I care." When you accept it, you take away its power. Here's something powerful to remember. Your heartbeat is not your enemy. It's your body giving you energy to do something important. You can turn that energy into courage. Think of athletes before a big game or singers before going on stage. Their hearts also race, but they use that energy to perform better. You can do the same when speaking English. Before you speak, take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds, and breathe out slowly through your mouth. When you do 2 or 3 times, your heart begins to calm down. It's like telling your body, "I'm safe, relax, I'm okay." You can even smile while breathing. A smile tells your brain that everything is fine. Let's imagine this together. You are in a meeting, a class, or maybe at a cafe where someone suddenly speaks to you in English. Your heart jumps, you feel it. But instead of panicking, you smile a little, take a deep breath, and say one simple sentence. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. What matters is that you spoke. That moment, that tiny brave moment, is how confidence begins. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is speaking even when your heart is racing. You don't wait for the fear to go away. You move forward with it. And every time you do, it becomes easier. Every time you speak, your heart learns that English is not dangerous. Sometimes learners say, "But what if I forget my words?" Let me tell you something. Even native speakers forget words. Even teachers sometimes stop and think. The secret is not to speak without mistakes. The secret is to keep going, even when your brain feels blank. You can pause, take a breath, and continue. Silence is not your enemy. You don't need to fill every second with words. You can pause and think. That's what real communication looks like. When your heart races, your thoughts become blurry. So instead of thinking about grammar or vocabulary, focus on the person you're talking to. Look at their face, listen to their tone, and respond naturally. When your focus moves from "how am I speaking" to "what am I saying," the fear starts to fade. You know what helps even more? Preparation. When you practice speaking English daily, your brain becomes familiar with common words and phrases. The more familiar it feels, the less your heart will panic. It's like walking in a dark room the first time. You feel scared because you don't know where things are. But after walking there every day, it's easy. English works the same way. Practice makes the unknown familiar. You can practice by talking to yourself. Describe what you're doing. I'm cooking dinner. I'm walking to school. I'm feeling happy today. These small sentences build comfort. Slowly, your heart stops racing because English becomes part of your everyday life. Another great tip is visualization. Before you speak, close your eyes for a second and imagine yourself speaking confidently. Imagine your voice calm and strong. Imagine people smiling and listening to you. When you visualize success, your brain believes it. Then, when you speak in real life, it feels more natural. Remember, fear and excitement feel the same inside your body. Your heart races, your palms sweat, your stomach feels tight. The only difference is what you tell yourself. If you say, I'm scared, your body becomes more nervous. But if you say, I'm excited, your body becomes ready. So, next time your heart races before speaking English, tell yourself, I'm excited to share my words. You'll feel a big change. Let's go back to Emma for a second. After learning to accept her heartbeat and breathe deeply, she started to practice short conversations every day. Sometimes she still felt nervous, but she didn't run away. Slowly, her heart didn't beat so fast anymore. One day, she stood in front of her class and gave a full presentation in English. Her voice was steady, her face was bright, and afterwards she told me, my heart was still racing, but this time I let it race while I spoke. That, my friend, is real confidence. And maybe you're like Emma. Maybe you dream of speaking English confidently, but your heart always gets in the way. I want to tell you today, you can do it. Your fast heartbeat doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're brave. It means you're trying something new. Every heartbeat is your body cheering for you, saying, go on, you can do this. Sometimes we think confidence means speaking loudly and perfectly, but no. Confidence means speaking honestly, from the heart, even if your heart is beating fast. Confidence means saying, yes, I'm nervous, but I'll do it anyway. That's what makes you strong. You don't need to hide your nervousness. You can even laugh about it. You can say, sorry, I'm a bit nervous, and people will understand. No one will laugh at you. In fact, they'll respect your honesty because it takes courage to speak another language. It takes courage to try. So, next time your heart races before speaking English, remember this. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you care. You care about communication, about learning, about improving. And that's something beautiful. You are not your fear, you are your effort. You can start practicing today. Stand in front of a mirror, take a deep breath, smile, and say one simple English sentence out loud. Do it every day. Don't wait for your heart to calm down first. Speak while it races. Speak through the fear. That's how you train your brain that English is safe. And when you speak, speak slowly. Don't rush. Rushing makes your heart beat faster. Slow, calm speaking helps your body relax. You'll notice that when you speak slowly and clearly, your heart naturally starts to slow down too. Here's something I want you to repeat after me. My heart can race, but I can still speak. Say it again, slowly. My heart can race, but I can still speak. That's your new mindset. You don't need to wait for the fear to disappear. You just need to move forward with it. When your heart races, smile at it. Say, thank you, heart, for the energy. Now let's use it to speak English. Turn fear into energy, turn nervousness into excitement. Because every time you do, your heart learns that speaking English is not something to fear, it's something to enjoy. You don't have to be perfect to be proud, you just have to be brave enough to try. Every conversation, every mistake, every shaky word brings you closer to fluency. So let your heart race, let it beat fast. Let it remind you that you are alive, learning, and growing. One day soon, you'll speak English and your heart will stay calm, and you'll smile and think, wow, I did it. The same thing that once made me nervous now feels natural. That moment will come, and it will be worth it. Thanks for watching Easy Talk English. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing, and see you in the next video. Now tell me, what do you feel when your heart starts racing before you speak English? Fear, excitement, or both?